Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Serendipity by Melanie. I'm going to start today with a little unboxing of a bit of chalkware. And this whole lot was $70. And we'll start in right away. Hope you're having a good day. And here's, I would say it's a 8x8. The frame is also chalkware. And the hook on the back. So I was holding it the wrong way. Here we go. Let's get into this. So that's nice. The flower color, everything. This is the reason I bought the lot. Aren't they cute? Oh my goodness. A little bit of chippets on the beak here. The hangers on the back. Just looking over this one here, it's in great shape. A little chippet here. So the one on the beak, and there's one down here. Love those birds. The label on this container does say birds, so I imagine this is what we're going to have today in this box. Oh, some swans. Gold gilding. The whole frame is all chalkware. It does have the hook on the back of it. And it is quite heavy. Because of the weight, I assumed that there was a second one. And it does have a little paint loss right here. But the colors are great. The red. And there is a hook on the back. Oh, a third one to our little friends. And it says Miller Studio 1970. So that's the third little guy. Little damage to his beak. This was probably all the damage done before any of us ever got it. So the three of those. Just looking for a date on the wrapping paper, the newspaper, February 2181. So she wrapped them all at the same time as the first set. Oh, look at this little guy. There's no tail on him. And it is not in the package, but his hook is there, and just a little damage there, and like I say, his tail is missing. When she has loads of chalkware, she has a large set. Like, I can't believe, what were they? The fish. There's 4 fish, and she has the 2 bubbles. So what do you do with that? You sell it all at one lot, or do you split it up? Here's the little bird. He's in good condition. I don't see any issues on him at all. Just maybe a teeny bit of scuff, if you can see it at all. Like, it's very tiny. Holy cow, another one, you guys. Little scuffing. A chip, not scuff. He's great. And the hook is on the back. And the last one in this box is another one. Quite a bit of damage on the bottom here. A little bit on his tail. But the colors are vibrant. They're great. So that's the chalkware for $70. So I'm just putting a few pieces in the box to give myself room. going to work on a little bit of ephemera in music books. The box for these music books, I did pay up for them. The whole box, $150. Arthur Rubinstein, My Young Years. So it's a glossy plastic over top of the jacket. It says Carol and Gurney Homby, Homby. And handwritten is May 9th, 1999. Bette Joan C. Rack, Edmonton. So that's handwritten and then stamped like with a ink stamp. And it just says My Young Years. And I guess this fellow was quite the musician at very young age. And there's not a lot of pictures, but I'm Beethoven dash Saul, Saal. I guess he was brilliant. And I'm just going to flip to another picture. Arthur photographed in Madrid, dressed in a torero. And then the printing gets a little small for me. So this seems to be I'm not sure but there's like 500 pages, 450 pages to this story. And that book is one that I could see in the photo when I was bidding. World of Anthems with appendix. And it has paper markings, saving a page. This has been well loved. And her name is on it. May 9th, 1999 with her stamp on it. That was handwritten. There's some quotes from November 2nd, 1888, but that's not when this book was published. It is quite an age. Let's see what she marked for the page. J.S. Bach. And it's just written on the bottom here. You can hear the kids playing about 3 doors down. They're just having a great time. And then this marking for this page is Mozart. And it was just sitting here in this area. I'm trying not to lose the page that these tags were in. But yeah, just different anthems. Quite a few of them. Like the book is 1.5 inches thick. I'll do a quick peek again at the back just in case there's something that gives me a date. In the index, the ones I see, Why Do the Nations on page 500. Why My Soul Art Thou on page 748. So I'll go to the front and just check. It would be nice to have a date on this book. New and enlarged edition with appendix, 1898. Wow. That's nice. I love this book. Just touching it. Everything about it. The coloring. How to Teach Piano Successfully. So it's encyclopedia, shape, size, weight. So a piece of paper in the front, Edmonton Journal, Saturday, August 11, 1973. So just a little write-up of something. Nothing about her at all. And it says, for Betty Joan, with best wishes and special remembrance of an unusual workshop. James Bernstein, 1973. Dear Betty, thanks so much for braving the blackout. Best wishes in your teaching. Sincerely, Jane Smizer Bazlew. And this is from 1973. So it's just an instructing book, more just hitting the wall here. I'm just going to put this piece of paper, Art Evans, authors of film. I'm thinking that's the reason she has this piece of newspaper in this from 1973. Oh no, children learn music through colors, hand signals. Oh my goodness. So glad I took the time to open that up. Oh wow. That's great. I'm going to try and do a close-up on this side. Just that is awesome. Wonderful. Those little finds added into it. The Pianist's Problems, a modern approach to efficient practice and musicianly performance. So it has the dust jacket on it. A little condition on that. And it says Betty Joan Rack, August 14, 1965. And it looks like a phone number. The Pianist's Problems is what it is called. And I'm just looking for a date. Copyright 1950, 1956 by Harper and Brothers. And we'll take a look on the inside. Just musical instruction. So there's another book from that. Mistakes and Dispute Points in Music. So it's an older one in pretty good condition. Check for a year. It says C period G period NIDD, July 1923. Copyright is 1910. This book is in such good shape. It has been opened, meaning all the way, so people did use it to study. Mistakes in Acoustics, Orchestral Errors, just points highlighted. Mistakes, misprinted turns. Hear the cracking of the spine. Ah. Musical interpretation, its laws and principles and their application in teaching and performing. So it's just a cardstock. Copyright 1913 by Tobias Mathey. For all countries, it says. So just on the inside, it's just a schooling book. Just how great is that? From 1913. And it says on the outside, $5.95. This dust jacket is a little worn. Listening to Music by Frederick Horwood. So it's just hanging on here. And there's a marker for a page that I'd like to open it to. And it's ring sizes. Sears ring sizes. And the auction just completed yesterday for the second one of Madame Rack's jewelry. Oh, that's fun. Good one. So she marked the page here. So I'll put that back in place. And the book has been used open, so it will lay flat. So the binding, I call it cracking of the binding. All rights reserved. First published in 1939. But there's nothing after that, so I'm not sure of the publishing of this one. This piece of paper from the jacket. The organ. This is a very small book, The Beginner's Guide to Harmony. Hardcover, it's got her name on the front there. Corinne Doyle, U of A, Edmonton, 1952 is handwritten. The Beginning Guide to Harmony, being an attempt at the simplest possible introduction to the subject, based entirely upon ear training. It says first edition 1922, second is 1924. Second impression, 1932. Third impression, 1939. Printed in Great Britain. So like I say, just a thin book, maybe 40, 50 pages. Writing, listening. That's nice. Here's a small one again, The Elements of Harmony, and it has her name on the cover. This is a thicker cardstock on the outside. Copyright MCMXX. I'll let you look that one up. There is a handwritten musical piece inside, marked out a page. And it says Miss McLeod's Reel, is what the top says. And the page it was on is this one. This book has been used. The binding has been cracked so it would lay open for you when you're studying. This one is a smaller one as well. It's Textbooks of Musical Knowledge Theory. And it has some pencil writing on the cover, but I'm unable to read what it is. somebody's name and then Betty Joan, her name, the year 1995, written in pen, right at the top corner. And the front of the book is just this cardstock is letting go a little bit. I don't see a date, but there is pink highlighting on it. So I know it's been used recently, meaning in the last 25 years or so. And more on the inside. The binding has been cracked, so it would lay open for you while you study. And there's paper stuck inside this. This is a notebook. I had it upside down. And it's empty. There's no handwriting in it. It's just blank pages to take your notes. But hidden in there, not hidden, but it was bigger than that. May 16th, 1987. And I don't know what this means. People who are into music might understand. But there's 4 or 5 pages. The edges are browning from hanging outside of this little notebook. Here's another page, handwriting. So you get the gist there. Analysis of pianoforte compositions. It's a thin book, maybe 40, 50 pages. The dark cardstock. On the back is just peeking for a date. I love this. So nice. No date is popping out, but it said 7,000 on the very top. Another book just similar, different color, so I don't know. That one said book 1 and this says book 4. Little problem with the top corner pulled off. March 20, 1989 with her name on it. But they are older than 1929 or 89. It's got a little note. This little book has certainly been a great inspiration and to piano. So lots of little notes taken, handwriting in pen. And again. Oops. I guess my pile's getting a little high here. The structure of music. The price tag says $2.65. Here's the back. Oh, I was thinking it was the 70s, but it says the 11th impression, 1969. First edition was 1935. So no pictures, just a few of these, but most of the pages are writing only. I have 5 more minutes until my camera shuts itself off. So if it shuts off prior to me finishing, I apologize. I don't know how to edit my videos as of yet. And this says Hints on Harmony, and her name is up top. The back is totally plain. Lots of instruction, learning tool. Please hit the thumbs up, everybody. It helps with the algorithms. And the other part is if you wouldn't mind sharing this on your social media, Facebook or anything, Twitter. This one's Hints on Harmony again. Same book. A hardcover. Elementary training is what it says here. There's nothing on the outside of the book. It says second edition, revised in 1949. Oh, I love this. Look at that. That's beautiful. Like I said, I paid $150 for this lot, but every book is just a delight to look at. Elementary Harmony Part 1. This has somebody's name in it and address. And then it says reprinted and the years, first published January 1920 and reprinted. There's a bunch of years, and the last year is 1944. More handwriting, just serious studying of the music. There's a loose leaf book here, just a few pages, really nice handwriting, just music study. And there's quite a few pages, maybe 15 or so. And there's another 2. Anger's Harmony, Part 1. There's a piece slipped in the cover here. And this is what it looks like. It wasn't holding a page, it was just slipped into the cover. Nice. And it's just got a date, September 3rd, 1930, with some people's names on the inside. And then one says Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. And it was $1.50 to begin with. And there's 3 parts to this. This is copyright 1919. And more theory. There's a bookmark on this page. Oh, it's just the front page. So here's some practice. Looks like one of her students. The title of this book, A Course of Harmony, 1899. And more on the inside. Study, study. So my last book here. Another piece. It's like carbon paper. I don't know how to show it. It's very, very fine. And there's no name on the outside. Elementary Harmony. I'm at the back of the book by mistake, and it has her name, Rack, 1970. Published in 18th impression, 1969. My opinion, a very popular book. And more on the inside. Have a great day, you guys. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.